Good morning, everybody. This is Will Potter with Birmingham Academy of Martial Arts, and this is our live 10 a.m. PE classes for area children from kindergarten to 5th grade. Joining me today, I have Amelia. So she's going to be my assistant for our class today. Now, if you didn't see the post I made about 10 minutes ago, I posted what I want you to have available at some point during this is something small and weighted. So depending upon the age of the child, it may be as little as 2 pounds or maybe as much as 10 pounds. But once again, we want to have something weighted later on in our drills. Now, this is the first time that you are joining us. Let me tell you how we kind of format our PE classes here. And we format them based on rounds. I guess as martial artists, we think about, fighting and stuff like that. So we do it in rounds. And each round is composed of cardio work, stretching work, upper body work, ab work, lower leg work. And then we're going to repeat that cycle for the next round. We're going to do that 3 times. And then at the end, we have a fun little game. And for today's game with Amelia, we're actually going to throw some educational stuff in there. And so I'm going to show you parents that are online today how you can keep your kids' mind sharp while they're working their bodies. And you'll find as long as you make it challenging but not impossible, the kids actually love learning and love showing you all the stuff that they know. So that's going to be our fun drill today, our game at the very, very end, the reward time. It's going to be a game that's going to have some educational elements to it. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to get started. Round number 1 with our cardio. So we want to get one leg back, okay, and we want to keep our hands up for this drill. And what we're going to do is called a boxer's bounce. So you'll see if you ever watch boxing, they do this. Okay, if you ever watch people sparring and fighting, they do this. So Amelia and I are going to start bouncing, okay, up on the toes. And then I'm going to tell you guys when I want you to go to one side or the other side or come forward and go back. And then when I say switch, you're going to switch legs and bring the other one in front, okay? So here we go. Ready? And start your bouncing. Bouncing. Good. And one side and other side and forward and back and switch. And one side, and other side, and forward, and backward, and switch. All right, so now this time I'm not going to do it in the same order, so you got to pay attention. Okay, keep your eyes on the camera, keep your ears open, and then follow along. Ready? And forward, and backward, and forward, and switch. And one side, and the other side, and backward, and switch. And forward, and switch. And side, and switch. Other side, and switch. And switch. Are you still with me, Billy?
Yeah.
Good. And stop. Okay. All right. So right now, if your kids have done that correctly, they're probably going, and their legs are going boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's good. So we got our heart racing a little bit. We got our body warmed up, and they should have a little bit of sweat going. All right. So the next part of this round is going to be stretching. So we're going to do splits now. I don't want them to go so far they're falling over. Okay, so for me, I can get back down this far without starting to lose my balance. Millie's about the same. And we're going to take our hands and we're going to reach down to the ground in front of us. Trying to keep our back straight, don't let our backs roll over. Good. And we're not using our hands to hold our weight, see? Not weight, just touching. And then we're going to walk slowly over to one side. And slowly walk back to the center. And slowly walk to the other side. So no sudden, urgent, jerky movements on this. And slowly back to the center. And back to that first side. And back to the center. And once more to the other side. And back to the center. Good. And now, walking those feet back in. Okay? So one of the things we want to do, especially parents, if you guys are playing along right now, no sudden jerky movements. By the way, parents, next week for our PE classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm actually going to try to get my whole family here, wife and all my kids. So you've seen each one of my kids this week, with the exception of one, on camera helping out. I'm going to next week try to make a family PE class, which should be an interesting challenge, but a lot of fun if you guys want to join us next week. All right, next up, so when I start the video and I put a post, if you missed it, I need to get something weighted for your child. Anywhere from like 2 to 10 pounds, depending upon the child's size. Once again, we never want to overdo the weights with kids. That can actually cause more harm than good. Okay? So, Millie, if you'll grab your weight over here. And I'm going to grab my weight over here. And let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do overhead presses. So Millie's going to bring that weight to the center. She's going to press it up, and then she's going to bring it back down to her center. Okay? And that's going to be 1. Now for me, I got a little bit bigger weight right here, so I'm going to have this one up. So we're going to join together. So I'm going to give everybody a few seconds here to grab something. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you don't have any weight yet, that's okay. You can do it without a weight. Ready? We're going to press it up above our heads. Good. And bring it back down just to our chest, not all the way down. There's 1. And push it back up. And hold it up. And bring it back down. There's 2. And again, push it up. Good. Hold it all the way up, Millie. And there's 3. Bring it back down. Good. And back up. Good. And back down. How many is that, Millie? That was 5. And push it up. And bring it back down. There's 6. All right, we only got a few more to go. Push it up. And bring it back down. There's 7. All right, 3 more. Push it up. And bring it back down. There's 8. 2 more. Push it up. And bring it back down. There's 9. All right, 1 more, Millie. Here we go. Ready? 1 more. And push it up. And bring it back down. There's 10. And then slowly lower it down. Good. And then we're going to put that off to the side for a while. Okay, there you go. Just drop it right there, Millie. Fantastic. All right, so we've gone now through our upper body workout, working upper chest and shoulders. And now we're going to go into our ab workout. And today we're going to do planks. So Millie and I are going to face each other. Okay, we're going to get down in position for our planks. Now, Millie, do you want to do your planks on your hands or your elbows? Hands. So Millie's choosing to do hands. And remember, parents, we want to see on plank is a straight line from shoulders to hips. So Millie, show me a straight line from shoulders to hips. There we go. Just like this, okay? So me, I'm going to do it for my elbows. So relax just a second, Millie. I don't want you to get too tired too soon. So we're going to hold each one for 10 seconds. We're going to do that 3 times, okay? All right, let's see. Oh, I got some comments coming in. Oh, just joining. Oh, hey, Miss Dawson, how are you? Oh, and the Partains. Hi. All right, so we're going to get in our plank position. Okay, once again, Millie on the hands, I'm on my elbows, and we're going to bring it up. Bring it up. Good. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Millie's arms are sliding and relax. Okay? All right, take a little breather. Now, parents, in our classes, our martial arts classes, we routinely hold these for 30 seconds for most of our students. A lot of our advanced students, we hold it for a minute. Higher ranked black belts, I ask them to hold it for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. So that's a big challenge to be able to do that for most people, but that's what we're looking for. But today, just 10-second rounds, all right? So again, Millie, in position. Another 10 seconds, and bring it up. Good. Watch that body position. Make sure straight line, shoulders to ankles, straight line, straight line. Nicely done, Millie. Ready? And 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, breathe, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Okay? All right. So the importance of having that straight line position. If they let their bodies droop like this, it's taking the pressure off the abs. So I can show you more exaggerated if I'm here like this. That's taking the pressure off. And if I go up in the middle like this, it's putting the pressure on the shoulders and not on the abs. Okay? All right, last set, 10 seconds. Right, here we go, Millie. One more set, 10 seconds. Ready, and up. Uh-oh, your hands are sliding. Thank you for fixing that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, there's our planks done for that round. Last thing in this round is going to be legs. So we worked on cardio, we did stretching, upper body, ab work, and now working down our legs. And we're going to do calf raises, okay? So to do calf raises, we're going to put our hands above our heads like this. And we're going to go up on our tippy toes and reach. And so what we're doing to do this is we're actually working the calf muscles in the back of the lower legs, which are responsible for extending out the ankle and feet. Good, and then back down. There's 1. And up. And there's 2. Good. I'm going to watch Millie on this one. Ready? Up. Up higher, Millie. Oh, there we go. And 3. Good. And up. Hold it up, 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 hold it up. And 4. Let's see. Oh, hey, Miss Dawson. Good. And ready? Up. Up, 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 up. Push up, Millie. Push. And down. There's 5. Good. And push it up. Up, 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 up. And down there, 6. Good. Oh, we got 23 people online. Hope you guys are working as hard as me and Millie. Push it up. And 7. And up. Push it, push it, push it, Millie, push it. And 8. And 2 more. Push it up. And 9. And 1 more. Push it up. Oh, hold it, Millie, hold it. And 10. Good. All right. So I'd like to kind of give you guys some tidbits of information along the way. So the calf muscles, they are responsible for doing that push. And so the toes are the last thing to touch the ground when you were jumping and running. So having good calf muscles means you get that little extra boost at the end of your jump or your run. So when I jump, I'm actually going to push down with my toes last. So having good calf muscles, super important for that athletic ability. All right, there's round 1. Round 1 is in the books. We're going to go to round number 2. Okay? Round 2, cardio, is going to start with a drill that we call high knees to high knees. Now, I know Millie was confused about that, so I want you to listen again. High knees to high knees. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to have our hands in front. We're going to do high knees. And then when I say switch, you're going to go to your high knee. Okay? Right? And go. High knees to high knee. Good. And high knees to your high knee. Good. Keep going, Millie. And high knees to your high knee. Yeah, I know, it's funny, Millie. Good. And high knees to your high knee. Good. And stop. Okay. All right. That's a lot of work, isn't it? I know you still think it's funny. She's a funny girl. All right. Next up in this round, we're going to get to our stretching. So we're going to have a seat on the ground. Going to put our feet out wide. And once again, the drill is going to be reach to the middle, walk to one side, walk to the other side. We do not want to go too fast. Tough seat, Millie. So walk it out to the middle, walk it out to one side, walk it back to the middle, walk it to the other side, walk it back to the middle, walk it to that first side, walk it back to the middle, walk it to the other side, and walk it back to the middle. Now, next up, I want you to bring one leg in. Doesn't matter which leg, by the way, parents. So don't get too, no, it's fine, Millie. So don't get too wrapped up if they're matching, because we're going to do both sides anyway, okay? So from here, we're going to slowly reach down. So remember, no sudden jerky movements on these. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Good. And relax it. And then switch sides. And reach. And grab your feet if you can. So parent, very important, don't let the knees bend. Anytime the knees bend, you're actually taking the stretch away. So I tell kids all the time, anybody can touch their fingers to their toes if they bring their foot in close enough. Okay, so we want to get a good stretch and make sure it's out as far as you can. Good, and then relax. And again, walk down to the center and over to one side. Walk it back to center and walk it to the other side. Good, and one more in isolation. Bring one foot in, stretch down to one side. Switch your feet around and reach down to the second side. This is going to be the last stretch. And then we're going to get back to our little weights. And relax. Okay, time to grab those weight against parents. Once again, don't want to overweight our kids. They don't need a lot of weight. Okay, just enough. So I'm going to give Millie her 8-pound ball back. Just enough to give them a challenge. Okay, so I'm going to grab my weights. So the next thing we're going to work on is curls. Now, let me show you from the side what we're looking for as far as form goes. My upper arms are going to stay in position. And notice I'm not using my body to launch it. So here's one way you can tell if your kids have too much weight, if they have to do this. If I have to put my body into it, it's probably too much weight for me, okay? I want to make sure I keep good form. Okay, so Millie, we're going to drop it, extend those arms straight down, keeping our backs up nice and straight. Ready? And bring our hands up to our shoulders. And back down. There's one. I'm going to turn sideways. Millie's going to keep facing the camera. I'm going to turn sideways. Good. And curl it up. And there's two. And again, curl it up. And there's three. How we doing, Millie? Good. And curl it up. And there's four. And curl it up. And back down, 5. Now, parents, if the kids are saying this is a little too easy, tell them to do this for the rest of them. Ready? And curl it up. And then squeeze your biceps real tight. And then drop back down. Good. And curl it up. And squeeze. And back down. Once again, if they're struggling, they don't need to squeeze the top. Good. There's 7. And bring it up. And if you need to, squeeze. And back down. There's 8. And curl it up. There's 9. And back down. And curl it up. And back down. There's 10. All right. There's our upper body. Go ahead, Millie, put that on the side. We're not going to need that anymore today, okay? So once again, if the kid has too light a weight, if they can get through 10, no problem. When you get top, tell them to really squeeze the biceps hard and get that little extra pump going, okay? All right, next up, ab work, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do elbow sit-ups. So here's what it's going to look like. So Millie, go ahead and have a seat. We're going to go from the side here. And I'm going to lay back down. And I'm going to point my fingers to the ceiling throughout this. Okay, so I never want to let my hands back here. And the reason, parents, is, and you probably just saw me do this, by the way, if we throw our hands back, we tend to use the momentum of our hands to come up, so you'll see your kids do this. And really they're using momentum. Or the kids will do this and grab their legs and pull up. Okay, so by telling them to keep their fingers pointed to the ceiling is going to help make sure that we isolate the ab work from this. So we're going to come up and put our elbows on our knees and back down. Okay, there's one. All right, let's go. We got 9 more to go. Ready? And up and elbows. Good. There's 2. And up and elbows. There's 3. And up and elbows. There's 4. Now, parents, for littler kids, sometimes they have more body mass above the belly button, and so you may have to hold their feet down. Okay? Or if you're not available, they can actually put their feet under a couch or under maybe a coffee table or something that'll hold their feet down for them, because a lot of times kids struggle. They try to sit up and their legs actually come up instead. All right, ready? Here we go. And up. And that's 6. And up. There's 7. Good. We got 3 more. Up. There's 8. And up. There's 9. Good. 1 more. And up. And there's 10. Once again, by having them point their fingers to the ceiling, it isolates the abs so they don't cheat, throw their arms around, or grab their legs or anything. All right, Millie, let's go and stand up. Lower leg workout. We got froggy hops. So everybody down in frog position like this. Down, down, down. And we're going to do froggy hops. When we do froggy hops, we're going to do an explosive jump, reach the ceiling, and we want to land softly, okay, parents? So watch the landings. Don't let them thud to the ground. So when I land, feet, and then my knees bend and my hands come to soft landing. Okay, Millie, here we go. Ready? And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 1 more, 10. Good. Yeah, ribbon indeed. All right. I'm not sure if you guys are getting a good workout, but at least I am. All right, second round done. 1 more round to go. And we're going to look at some jumping jack variations. So, regular jumping jacks, feet and hands go out and back together. So our first variation is called a seal jack. So when our hands come up, instead of swinging out wide, they actually come to the front and clap. Okay? And the reason it's called a seal jack, well, it looks like a seal clapping their flippers. Not yet, Millie. Ready? So we're going to do a slow motion. Feet out and clap. And together and bring back. Okay? Good. Now let's do 9 more of those. Ready? And 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And stop. All right. Next up, variation for jumping jack is what we call, around here we call scissor jacks. And so my feet are going to scissor front to back as I do it, okay? So let me show you from the side. So my arms are doing the same jumping jack, by the way, the normal jumping jack. So my arms want to swing. My feet are going to go front to back like this. Okay, all right, here we go. Facing front, Millie. And we're going to do 10 of those and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stop. All right, got a little bit more work to go, and we're going to get to our fun game. All right, so regular toe touches. So bringing our feet in together, shoulder width, and we're going to stretch up, up, really extending the spine, the arms, and the shoulders, and then back down. Once again, parents, try to make sure their knees stay locked. Okay, so we get a good stretch going, and then back up. Good, and really reach up, extend that spine, and back down. Good, there's 2. Good, and back up. And once again, parents, I don't want them to just go like this. I want them to really try to extend. And then back down, touching again. There's 3, and back up, and back down. There's 4, and stretch it up, and back down. There's 5, stretch it up, and back down. There's 6. Are you stretching, Millie? Stretch, and back down. There's 7, and stretch it up, and back down. There's 8, and stretch it up, and back down. There's 9. One more, stretch it up, and back down. There's 10. All right, so parents, I like to do the toe tap or the toe touches this way. And the reason being, a lot of times people just focus on the hamstring, so all they're worried about is reaching down. But this way, we get to stretch everything out this way, and then we get to work on the hamstrings next. Okay. All right. Now, you may have noticed we did curls earlier to work the bicep. So we're going to work the chest and the tricep now, doing regular, good old-fashioned push-ups. Now, just like we talked about the planks, we want to maintain a straight line from shoulder to hips, shoulder to ankles. If a child has trouble doing that right now, straight line from shoulders to knees, okay? So we don't want their midsection tenting up, and we don't want it drooping down. We call those in our karate class, if you're being a camel or you're being a seal, okay? So we want to make sure straight line. So Millie, let's get the push-up position. We're going to do 10 push-ups real quick. So once again, parents, we don't want to see any camels, and we don't want to see any seals. Straight lines, ready? And here we go, go. And down and up. There's 1. Down and up. There's 2. Millie, get your hands back a little bit. And down and up. Shoulders should be under your hands should be under your shoulders. And down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Not too many left. Okay, keep toughing it out. Tough it out. Tough it out. There's 6. A few more. Keep going. 7. Be strong. Drop it down. Push it up. 8. Just 2 more. You can do it. Ready? Drop it down. Push it up. 9. And 1 more. Drop it down. Push it up. And 10. Sometimes the oldies are goodies. So regular straight arm push up. All right, next up for our ab work today, we're going to do lying leg scissors. So I'm going to show you what we're going to look like for this. Now in our classes, sometimes we do what's called flutter kicks. We call them swimmers, where it looks like this, just little scissors. Today we're going to do full scissors. So one leg will be up, one leg will be down, and then we're going to change positions. Okay, and every time we change, that's going to be 1, okay? All right, so everybody bring one leg up. Ready? Come on, let's go, Millie. One leg up. Good. Always point to the ceiling, Millie. Point it up, bring it up, 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 up. Good, and switch. There's 1, and switch. There's 2. Now, parents, you may notice I have my hands underneath my hips. That helps my hips get in a better position. And switch. There's 3, and 4. Don't let the feet hit between. 5. See, my foot's not on the ground. 6. I haven't dropped it yet. Keep it up. 7. Good. And 8. And 9, and 10, and then down. Now, parents, if your child says, that's easy, well, when they get their leg up in that position, once again, just like with curls, tell them to give it a little extra squeeze, because sometimes that little pump at the end is the challenge they need. All right, one last thing, and we're done. Our 3 rounds today in our PE class. We get to go to our fun game. So Millie and I are going to do jump squats. Now, we did frogs before. We went all the way to the ground like this. For jump squats, we're going to keep our hands up, and we're going to just bend our knees about this much. So we don't want our hips to go below our knees on jump squats. And then we're going to jump, and then land soft. Okay, ready? Here we go, Millie. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Keep your backs up straight. Don't lean over when you jump. And 6. Keep going. 7. I know it hurts. Keep going. 8. Just 2 more. You can do it. 9. Just 1 more. Ready? And 10. All right. End of the third round. Thank you, guys. Now for our fun little drill. So I'm going to use this bag. Now, parents, if you have an aerobic step, you can use it. You can pull a couch cushion off, you can use it. You can literally go, if you have stairs, and stand on the level floor and put 1 foot on the bottom stair, you can do this drill. So Millie and I are going to do it, and it's called toe taps. Okay? So I'm going to show you, facing me, Millie. We're going to be Millie, we're going to show you how it looks. So we're going to put 1 foot on. So they'll put 1 foot on the pillow, on the aerobic step, on the stairs, and they're going to jump and switch. Okay? So that's going to be 1 rep. Okay? And we're going to do 10 of those. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that works a little cardio, obviously. You can tell if I'm breathing. But also balance. Okay? Now, parents, here's how you can throw some educational stuff in. Okay, so Millie right here at the end. Okay? So I'm going to ask Millie first a history question. So, Amelia. World War II started in 1939. So she's going to do 9 of those. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Good. And World War II ended in 1940.
5.
45. Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Maybe I can make this a math quiz. Let's see. 12 divided by 2 is?
12 divided by
6. Go. 6.
6.
Good. Maybe I can make it a chemistry question. How many electrons in helium?
What?
1? No.
I don't know.
Okay. She doesn't know. Educational moment. 2. Do 2.
2.
Good. So parents, we can mix education in with our fun drill. Like I said, they're going to find it challenging. They're going to maybe learn something. They're going to like to show off. But what we're going to do for this one is we're going to do what's called a pyramid drill. So Millie and I are facing. So here's the pyramid drill. We do 1 rep. Then we do 2. Then 3. Then 4. Then 5. Okay? And if your child wants a challenge, take them all the way up to 10. All right, Millie, here we go. Put on. Ready? And 1. And 2. 1, 2. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold it up there. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Like I said, parents, if they need a challenge, make them go all the way up to 10 on those. But once again, this is a great opportunity to mix some education. So I'm sure you guys know, especially if you live in our area, they have gone to online learning for the rest of the school year. So this is a great way for you to get some online learning. Look at their homework, see what they're studying, and see how you can incorporate that into a drill like this. They're going to be a lot more engaged and have a lot more fun with it than if you just throw a book at them, okay? All right, parents, and children, by the way, too. Thank you guys for coming today. I had a good workout, as you can tell, so I appreciate you guys being here to help me get my workout in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would, comment below. Make sure you share it. We're going to try to do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you follow and like our Facebook page, you should get the notifications about that, but you can always check in at our page to look at the schedule. But that's our plan moving forward. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. and online kids, or maybe next week, a family PE class. All right, thank you guys very much. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.